When the film ended, the last time I felt that way was Schindler's List and Private Ryan. I didn't know what to say. And when the film was over, it's not really something you can just talk about. It has to live with you for a while. And then I think it's going to be that way with most people that walk out of the theater. I don't assume anything. I pray that it will happen. I pray that, because man always has his choice to reject it. And for people that look at me already and say, oh, I hear you are one of those guys, those Christian guys, you know, I gently will say, I hope you see it. I hope you accept it. But you are God of your own life. You're going to pick what you want to do. I hope you pick Christ. I hope you can see it. I'd say 12 and up. Understanding what they're seeing. There's nothing gratuitous in the film. The violence is there for a purpose. It's just, you know, I think if Private Ryan or Schindler's List, which were both effective films in telling a story of what happened in history and what not to do again, I would say then if those were R-rated films, then this was probably an R-rated film. Certainly it would be a shame if people say, you know, I don't go to R films. You can see what good those two other films had done. This certainly is going to do at least that. In choosing this role, I already made a decision. And how it changed me, it was from the beginning of doing the movie. I knew that this is the way it's always going to be. So that's, and you know, Mel actually said that to me when I took the film. He says, you know, he says, you may never work again, but I could go down in the ship. If this is the one that takes me out, that's fine with me. I'd like to work again, but I'd never been a guy who would sell his soul to get, you know, money or fame. Was never my goal. It was to serve my faith, my God.
In the midst of Studio 5 at Cinecittà, a long-haired figure appears to be in prayer. He is the actor Jim Caviezel, awaiting his cue to enter Gethsemane. In moments as Jesus, he will be arrested for the opening shot of The Passion. On the other side of the studio, surrounded by Herod's guard, Mel Gibson is engaged in his own athletic directing style. He tries to help the actors see the bold, at times stark vision that is, for the moment, confined to his head. This kinetic approach surpasses the performance of the day players. What becomes quickly apparent is the passion of the actor-director himself. Gibson is director, co-author, and sole financier of the entire project. The question is, why? Why would one of Hollywood's biggest stars take on a film he himself has described as a career killer? What is his vision? And how is this Jesus picture different from the others? I recently sat down with Gibson